This video will show you how to create a housing case for apartment inspections and how to request an apartment letter to mail out. It will also show you how to use the Geo-Cortex map to find the primary address for a property and how to add all sub-addresses to a record on Accela. In this example, a tenant in unit number 9 of 79 North A Street has submitted a complaint about deficiencies in his unit. I have researched the history on this property and determined that it is due for its quadrennial inspection. I have called the tenant and determined that the deficiencies he's concerned about do not appear to be hazardous or imminent danger deficiencies according to the Salt Lake City existing housing code. Because the deficiencies do not appear to be hazardous or imminent and the property is due for inspection, I will be treating this case as a regular quadrennial inspection case from this point forward and address the deficiencies in unit number 9 along with the rest of the property. Here's an example of what a conversation with the tenant may sound like. Hello, Mr. Tenant. This is the inspector with Salt Lake City Civil Enforcement. How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. What kind of deficiencies are you concerned about today?
Well, Mrs. Salt Lake City Inspector, my shower is growing mold at all the corners, my kitchen faucet is dripping, and the carpet is old and dirty.
Okay, Mr. Tenant, because this property is due for its regularly scheduled inspection, I will be getting this inspection scheduled with the manager. Your unit will be inspected along with the other units at this property. Is that all right?
Okay.
In the meantime, I recommend that you mix a solution of 1 part bleach to 2 parts water and clean the mildew in your shower.
Okay, thanks for the advice.
Okay, now that we have responded to the tenant's complaint within 24 hours if possible, of course, I will show you how to create a case in Accela. First of all, you will want to log in using your regular credentials, and because I'm really cool, I let Google Chrome remember my login. We start by clicking New, and we will now select our record type. In this case, we will be using Hayes/Housing. I'm now going to click on Current User and name this case according to our Civil Enforcement Housing Zoning case names, which are right here. And now we search for the address and make sure the parcel and ownership information auto-populates. We choose a CE code, again, according to the Civil Enforcement Housing Zoning case names. And once we've done that, we click Submit, and we're done. As you can see, it now shows up on your home screen. The next step is to mail out an apartment letter requesting an inspection of the property. Now for the letter. We first request that our wonderful secretary creates a letter to mail out. We use our handy dandy template in Outlook for the request, and we copy and paste the ownership information from Polaris. Now if you are unsure how to use Polaris or Outlook templates, please check out our Polaris or Outlook instructional videos. In Polaris, always type VTAS before the address. It looks like Polaris didn't, it looks like Polaris didn't find anything using that address. Let's look at the Geo-Cortex map. Again, check out our Geo-Cortex instructional video if needed. The address I'm working on is 79 North A Street. Now, because I know this is an apartment building, it's possible that 79 North A Street is not the primary address for the property, so I will look it up on our Geo-Cortex map. As you can see, Geo-Cortex is not finding the address using the regular search method, so I'll just zoom in. Looks like the primary address is 155 East 1st Avenue. Now we can go back to Polaris. VTAS 155 East 1st Avenue. And now Polaris has found 2 parcels using that address. Let's go back to the map and make sure we choose the right property. It looks like this owner also owns another parcel with the primary address 149 East 1st Avenue. So I will make sure to choose the parcel that ends with 028-0000. We click F4, highlight the ownership information, Control C to copy. We then go back to the email, hit Control V to paste that information, and we can send that. Now, as for the other property at 149 East 1st Avenue, I'll create a separate housing case for that one. More than likely, that property will also be due for the quadrennial inspection. Now, we're going to show you how to add sub-addresses to the record in Accela. This will allow you to find our housing case under any of the sub-addresses associated with this parcel. We've got that open. In order to edit the existing record, we will make sure the correct record is highlighted. We click on the Case tab, then the Summary button. This allows us to make all kinds of changes to existing records. We scroll down to the address, parcel and owner section. We click on the Get Address and Owner button under the parcel section. As you can see, we have lots of addresses. So we select all, that's the square at the top, and click Select. Now that gave me the first page, but we had more. So we go back to page 2. We go back to page 2, select all, again the square at the top, and repeat for page 3. Click Submit at the bottom, and you're done. We hope that you have found this video to be helpful.